Hi everyone, thanks for coming. My name is Yien. I'm the co-founder of Square. Based on the introduction, let me sort of summarize. Basically, Square.my turns social media from a promotional platform into a transactional platform. So that means turning your Facebook likes into paying customers. And how we do that is we put e-commerce into your Facebook business page. So before I go any further, let me take a step back and share about how I came to where I am today. When I was in college, I discovered online shopping. So back then, it was a lot of blog shops, there was no Facebook page, no 11th Street, don't have all this marketplace. So people sold individually on their blogs. And then I was hooked because as a student, it was very cheap for me. It was trendy, it was convenient. But the problem is there was no one place where I can find all these new updates, new discounts, and where to shop. So I decided to start a blog called Shopaholics then. What I did was, basically it was just a directory. So I listed all the latest updates by various blog shops. I got in contact with the sellers and I asked them, hey, when you update, can you please drop me an email? I want to know, I want to buy. And I'm very sure other buyers like me were around and they couldn't figure it out. So the blog took off very well, thankfully, and I began to turn it into a website. So I had a lot of help. A lot of people came to me. Back then I was not tech savvy at all. I don't know how to use Photoshop, how to design a logo. I just grabbed whatever picture I could from the internet. I didn't know what is domain, what is hosting. Those terms scare me. But there was someone who approached me and helped me and guided me, and I'm very thankful for that. So it's through a Shopaholics then that I also organize on-ground events. That's where I got in touch with the sellers and also the buyers to understand what is their shopping habits. What are the pain points that they are facing on their day-to-day operations. This is one of my upcoming events. It's called Clothes Buffet. I introduced this to Malaysia back in 2012. So what happened is you pay 50 ringgit for one bag. Everything that you can fit into the bag in 15 minutes is yours. So this is a very exciting shopping concept, especially for the college students. And so after talking to all these sellers and all these buyers, I began to understand how they run their business. So they would use Facebook and Instagram because it's free. Now they have ads, but without that you can still do marketing. Twitter, not so famous in Malaysia anymore. How they order and make payment is through WhatsApp, email, maybe WeChat, KakaoTalk, and things like that. So if you're selling maybe 20 to 50 items, this is still okay. Every day you ship out 10 items, still okay. But how do you scale your business? We have a lot of sellers. As they grow, they hire people to answer WhatsApp, to answer PM. There's this seller, she employs 4 people just to answer WhatsApp. And then to close a sale, it takes maybe 1 week because people forget, or their husbands have their credit card number, or they forgot to go to the bank, or 12 o'clock, oh, cannot online transfer. There's a lot of problems. And then the inventory is very messy. Pen and paper, Excel, they color code their emails. So this is no way to scale, especially if you're talking about selling to international customers, about the US, China market. So I thought to myself, there surely could be a better way. But I wasn't tech savvy, so I didn't know how to go about it. But I had the idea. So this is typically how people sell on Facebook. They upload a picture, put the price, and then you get PM. So either you are the seller or you're the buyer, you've had this experience. So then I met my co-founder. So he is from a technical background. The reason why there's a rocket is because he was a rocket engineer. So in his pastime, what he did is he developed e-commerce solutions for enterprise clients. So these are your GLCs, your MNCs. And then there are a lot of small sellers that came to him and say, hey, I also want an e-commerce site. But the problem is, they don't have the budget. It typically costs about 10,000 onwards. So if you're a small seller, you don't even know if you're going to last for the next 6 months. How are you going to invest 10,000 in e-commerce site? So we got together, we share the same mission, we understand the problem, so we decided to do something about it. So that's where we came about Square.my. So the reason why we are a Facebook store, that is one of our unique selling points, It's because 90% of users log into Facebook every day, especially Malaysians. If you enter any office, if you go to anywhere, people who are on their phone or on their laptop, the tab that is open is always Facebook, or 90% is Facebook. So if people are already selling there, you already have your Facebook page likes, all your fans are there, why isn't your shop there? So this is how our platform looks like. You have a Facebook store, you have a web store that is also mobile responsive. So people can shop on the go on any device. So the sellers don't need to worry about what is a domain, how do I buy, hosting, how does it work, what quota, things like that. You don't have to worry because we take care of all those things. So with our shop, previously it was a picture in Yien. Now you have an e-commerce, shopping cart, product details, you can choose your size, choose your quantity. You also can leave comments to chat with the seller, but most of the information of the product is already there. So this is one of our sample case study. If you know Joe Fizzo, he is the #1 hip hop artist in Malaysia. He has this song called Budak Baik, and then he launched his merchandise line, Budak Baik t-shirts, using our system exclusively to sell online. So before, it looked like this. This is how it looks after. And he sold his first batch of clothes, it was sold out within 15 minutes. And he continued to restock, continued to use our platform, because it's easy to set up, easy to use. If you're a Facebook user, this should not be a problem for you. So this is our team. We're quite a young team, we're a small team. We're quite a new startup. And when it comes to operation management, it's not just the co-founder's job. To decide on the quality of the service that we come up with is everybody's job. Everybody has their equal contribution, everybody takes it as if it's their own baby. So if my designer says, oh, this is very ugly, I'm not going to do this, okay, let's find a way to do it better. If we propose an idea and our developer say, no, this is not the right way, okay, we'll work around it. Yes, we have a lot of so-called arguments, but it's because we care. We want the best for our sellers and we want to make it easy for them to sell. So we also have a lot of fun. We do a lot of on-ground events as well to interact with our sellers. We get their feedback. And what we do as a startup regularly is rapid development. So we try to release a new feature based on sellers' feedback on a weekly basis. We want to make the solution as simple as possible because what we want is the sellers to focus on what you are good at. Is your brand, your marketing. Don't worry about the technical stuff, how to set up a store. Everything, we make it easy for you. And our e-commerce solution, we want to give it to you in a box. Actually, that's what our name means, Square. Our solution is in a box. We want to close the e-commerce loop for you. When you sign up with us, you're ready to sell. So that's a bit about our journey. And actually, that's also, okay, these are some of our sellers. Most of them are from the fashion industry. I guess it's because people want to see nice photos when they are on social media. So fashion is definitely one of the most popular categories. So I'm very grateful for being in Square, for starting up Square, to be able to help these sellers and thousands of sellers to become, to get online, that's one. Number two is also to help them automate and grow their business online easily. So I hope that I will be able to continue to help more sellers to grow and scale as we develop our product. So yes, that's the end of the presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Yien. Okay, Yien, please remain on stage. I think there are a lot of questions from the floor. So now is the Q&A session. If you have any questions, just raise up your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I ask. Okay, just now I saw that you have like 17 members, right, all together. So, because since today's our topic is also about operation management. So how do you actually allocate your manpower, and then like what is their role and so on?
Okay, so I'm from a non-technical background, so basically I take care of operations and everything else that is not technical. So this includes hiring, payroll, HR, making sure everybody's happy and things like that. So how we divide our role is when we hire, whether it's interns or full-time members, what we look for is how they can fit in our company culture. So we are a startup, we don't have a lot of hand-holding. Most of the time, myself and my co-founder, we're not even in the office. So we need people to be able to work independently. So how we allocate the job is, while everybody has a specific primary role, for example, our designer makes the UI and UX pretty, our lead developer makes sure everything is coded well and we can scale when we need to. We all share an equal role in making the product or what our platform user-friendly and what we want it to be. So I guess one of the ways how we do that is we always share with our team, where are we going in the next year, in the next 5 years, and where do we see ourselves in the next 10 years. So all of us work to achieve that goal. Whether we want to introduce a new feature or we want to remove a feature, we always think whether does this fit into our long-term plan. So that's how we decide and allocate our roles.
Okay. So basically, it's like you are the multitasking people, and then the rest of them are like specific tasks on like coder and then designer and so on, right? So startup is not easy. You have to do everything yourself. Okay. So any other questions?
Interesting. So, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to know more about this e-commerce on Facebook. I know it's quite well developed in Malaysia, but how about in the ASEAN region, for example, and if you know about other countries?
Okay, so Facebook in ASEAN is very, very popular, especially not only in Malaysia, but if you consider Philippines, Indonesia, and some of Singapore, everybody is on Facebook. They are always sharing content. They are generating content. And this is why we went into this space, because we saw the opportunity and then we saw the gap, which is how do they complete their transactions. Currently, they're using it to promote, to market, but when it comes to taking the order or collecting payment, so that's the missing gap we're feeling.
So at the moment, you guys are only in Malaysia, right?
Actually, our solution can be used globally, but some of our features are localized. For example, we have automatic shipping calculation. So for now, we integrate local shipping companies like Post Laju, GDEX, and things like that.
Oh, okay. So what's your next plan? Like go to which region?
We're definitely looking to expand within the ASEAN region next year. So stay tuned and see us around.
So ASEAN is a big market. Okay, come the.
Everybody knows that ASEAN has a 600 million population, right? But if you notice that even though we've had 600 million, the market is very fragmented. We have like some sort of like advanced economy like Singapore and Malaysia. We have a market like Thailand who do not most of the time like to speak in English. How do you cater this?
Okay, so while we are an e-commerce platform, we are very, very specific on our target market. We're not targeting everybody who sells online. We have a very specific type of sellers that we are targeting, and we are catering our features to that target market. For people like Thailand or any other countries in ASEAN that do not have English as their primary language, we localize our content, so we cater for them specifically.
So you will have the Thai version soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah. Okay. So I noticed the other guy that raised your hand, right? Just now.
Actually, I just want to ask, maybe not so relevant. I'm wondering whether your payment set is common or not.
Currently, our payment is integrated with payment gateways. Pay is one of them. iPay88, PayPal. So we don't have this particular feature set up yet. But if they offer, then we can definitely do it.
Okay.
But so far, what is the largest amount of transaction through your Square.money?
Amount as in category or value?
Online shop
Value.
selling those $100 or
Gadgets?
Gadgets.
Yeah, like smartphones and things like that.
Like few thousand ringgit kind of things. Okay. Okay, so any other questions? If not, then we will move to the next speaker. So thank you so much, Yien, for the sharing. So it was